Next up is Dave Antoine with a Just the Facts update on Pembroke town government on the local scene.
The Pembroke Select Board held an extra meeting this September, given they had much to celebrate as they took an agenda item out of order. That agenda item was the fire department, with Chief Jason Viveros holding court. The chief was doling out the various accreditations and awards, citing the members that have made a lasting impact on the town. Jason began by announcing a citation from Governor Healy, recognizing the town's half a century of exceptional ambulance service to Pembroke. He then presented the Massachusetts Fire Service Commission Awards, representing the countless calls answered, training hours completed, and commitment to keeping the community safe. Such awards recognize the department's professionalism and the examples that they set for the town. Decades of service are recognized on this special night. 20-year service awards for firefighter Matthew Cunningham and Lieutenant Mark Robinson, a 25-year service award for Deputy Chief Mark Yosserero, a 40-year service award to Captain Robert Killinger, along with awards to 2 retired members, a 35-year service award for firefighter Sean Howard, who was also presented a plaque, and Walter Butch Skolich with a 40-year service award. Walter had retired but stayed with the department as a qualified partner. Lastly, the fire chief called up Deputy Chiefs James Shea and Mark Yosserero, along with Captain Jordan Hill, having reached career milestones by receiving Fire Chief accreditation from the Massachusetts Fire Service Commission, one noted as being crucial. The program itself establishes requirements based on education, training, and experience in all areas relevant to service as a fire chief. Mr. Viveros noted that this represents a high standard of professional achievement, leadership, and dedication to continuous improvement and a major step forward in department succession planning. Lastly, Lieutenant Seamus Ricciarelli was sworn into his role by the interim town clerk. The newly minted lieutenant was the first hire made by the fire chief when he began his role 11 years ago. Lastly, the Select Board moved on to voting for sale of general obligation purpose bonds and borrowing general obligation ban, presented by Treasurer-Collector Kathleen McCarthy, who delved into the topic by asking for a vote for 2 department issuances coming up. Firstly, Kathleen gave the inside scoop in the town's credit rate calling required for any borrowing with positive news, affirming the town's credit rating as a AA stable and that they had an SP-1 positive on the town's banned short-term rating, considered the highest standard. Kathleen then got into the 2 issuances. First up was a ban related to short-term borrowing with 6 bids received. This ban was related to the community center for the supplemented funding, an HVAC rooftop for the school water tank upgrades, station treatment plants, and a well replacement for a connection meter reader change. The second issue was a bond with permanent borrowing that saw 11 bids, considering the public safety building, the water department, a dump truck, and an off-street sweeper. The motion had to be read in full with the board voting yes on these motions. The board then voted to go into executive session for the rest of the night. This has been your Pembroke Government Access on the local scene.
We are so glad you stopped by. If you would like to support community in action through media, please consider donating to the local scene. The QR code here will take you where you need to go. Thanks, friend.